you ever played a musical instrument? Were you ever part of a high school band? If you have, then you know how much fun it is to learn and play music with your peers. But what if your high school never had a music program, or a band, or musical instruments for that matter? That is what VH1's Save the Music is trying to change. The organization's goal is to bring instrumental music education to schools throughout the United States in order to help ensure that each and every child will have the opportunity to participate in musical lessons. In 1995, a man named John Sykes volunteered to be principal for a day at the Brooklyn Public School PS 58. He noticed how the school's musical program was extremely inadequate due to a lack of musical instruments. He brought this to the attention of a childhood friend, Tom Calderon. Tom Calderon happened to be the executive vice president and the general manager of the VH1 network. Calderon was so moved by Sykes' story that he decided to found the Save the Music organization. He did a lot of research on the musical education system throughout the United States and discovered how important musical education really is. His research showed how the study of music enhances critical thinking skills and one's ability to work as a team. He also discovered that children who engage in musical programs are less likely to drop out of school, and they also do significantly better through their educational career. He presented his findings to his peers at VH1, and the Save the Music Foundation was officially founded and supported by VH1 in 1997. Since its start in 1997, the organization has restored over 1,600 musical programs spanning throughout 100 cities nationwide. In doing so, it has put musical instruments into the youthful hands of 1.2 million children and teens throughout the U.S. The foundation has given more than $45 million worth of musical instruments to 1,700 public schools nationwide. So where does the organization get all this money? The organization is a non-profit organization which acquires its funds from corporate sponsors, other foundations, and normal people just like you and I. With the help of more people, the organization can grow further and prosper, delivering music to more and more children throughout the United States. Here is a little bit of how the organization works. If musical education does not exist within a school, the organization contacts the superintendent of the school and asks them for a commitment to musical education. Save the Music then develops an agreement, and it requires the school to hire and pay a salary of a certified music teacher and to keep up with the maintenance of musical instruments as best as possible, and to also schedule music lessons throughout the week. In return, Save the Music provides all the instruments and the initial supplies to get the music program started. So who chooses which school to support? The answer to that question is simple. You do. If the school does not contain a music program, you can contact Save the Music on the internet. Each and every person is answered somehow. However, before you contact Save the Music, the school which you have in mind must meet the following requirements. It must be a public or elementary school. The school must not currently have a musical program. The school must have appropriate storage and teaching space for the musical program. And once that is assessed, VH1 will then contact the superintendent of the school and verify some other requirements, such as the school must be willing to add in musical education to the regular school curriculum. The school must complete annual progress reports and send them to Save the Music. The school must also allow a Save the Music representative to come to the school once a year to assess the upkeep of the music program. You can offer your own support to Save the Music by joining the online community, making a donation, or becoming a sponsor and purchasing tickets to an upcoming event that benefits the organization. This and everything stated in my speech can be found on vh1savethemusic.com. Since its foundation by Tom Calderon and VH1 in 1997, VH1 Save the Music has helped children across the country with getting music lessons, which were previously not offered to them. The importance of musical education is becoming noticed more and more through the events and the advertisements which Save the Music has sponsored. I highly encourage all of you to visit the site and discover for yourselves all the good things that Save the Music has brought to schools nationwide. Lend your support to a foundation that helps the education of children of our own homeland. And maybe one day, through their talent, they may show the world the music that you brought to them.